Hello there, all of you beautiful people of the interweb. So first of all, I want to say, originally this was not the video I was planning on making. I was going to originally do a review of an album, then I decided not to, then I was going to plan on making a video about growing up, and I planned on not doing that. And now I'm making a video on, I guess you could say, the meaning of life. But more about, I'm not sure how to phrase this, but people, I personally am not a religious person, and I often will hear people say one argument of why religion is good is that it gives purpose and meaning to someone's life. And, sometimes people will come up to, non-religious people, such as myself, and be like, oh, hey, Daniel, you're not religious. Does that mean, what, there's no meaning to your life? Is that it? And honestly, I do not see it that way. I feel like, if anything, I feel like there is more meaning to my life now than if I were to become a religious person. I can sort of understand the feeling of purpose if you're, going to fill out God's plan or whatever it is the meaning of stuff is. But I feel like, with tons of religions, there's an afterlife. There is a never-ending paradise. And, I feel like, since I don't believe in that at all, I feel like my life actually has more meaning, and since I don't believe that there is some big man in the sky pulling the strings, which, first of all, I want to say I understand many religions do not believe that, and for the ones that are, monotheistic, it's not as simple as, just the guy being like, oh, you're going to do that, you're going to do that. It's just, I feel, though, you get the general sense, and I feel, though, a lot like, since I don't believe necessarily in a higher power, although my views get a bit cloudy when it comes to fate, I don't believe that there's a man, it's not important. But, anyways, so I feel like I have more meaning to my life because I'm able to make my own choices, and those choices play a much larger impact in my life because I believe this is the only one I have. I believe I have 60, 70 years left, and then that's it. So I feel like I don't have an eternity afterwards to go do whatever I want. I feel like I only have a set amount of time, and that's it. And I just want to do as much as I can and just fulfill my dreams and goals within that time because I will not get another chance. That's how I see it. And, yeah, also on that note, I want to also say, I've also been thinking about, one thing constantly people are told throughout life. This is a bit different. This is, yeah, it's different. It has to do with the whole dying thing and my belief that we only have a certain amount of time and then nothing happens afterwards. And people always tell you, plan ahead for the future, don't pay attention to what's happening now, all pay off later, plan for the future, future, always think ahead. But the thing is, if you are always thinking ahead, you don't have time to live in the moment, it's just, and if you're always thinking ahead and you're never living in the moment, then you don't get to, eventually your life just goes by, and then you'll reach the age where it's like you look back and you'll go, oh wow, I wish I did more. That's my theory. I obviously have not lived to become an old man, but I don't know. So my advice, which I find that I like to do this as much as possible, although of course you have to plan ahead still for the world because there are issues they have to prepare for, such as money, that's a thing, school, and all that stuff. But there's many things I know tons of people that like to always have a plan. I have people that they'll come up to me and they'll be like, Daniel, what are you doing today? And I'll say, I don't know, I'm going to figure it out later. And I say that's how you should live life. You shouldn't do what you thought earlier on felt like the right thing to do, or what other people tell you is the right thing to do. You should do what you, at that specific moment, feel like the right thing to do is. And if it suddenly stops feeling like the right thing to do, turn back and just find something else to do. Anyway, so I'm not really sure what I was trying to do with this thing, with this video. Well, I felt like talking. I felt like, voicing my opinion on some things. So yeah, I guess comment below on, do you believe whether or not religion gives more meaning to your life? And also tell me, do you think that planning ahead for the future is a good or a bad thing if you spend the majority of your time doing it. I'm not talking you spend a little bit of time here and there. I'm talking you're always thinking of the future. You're, you know those people. I'm sure, well, I don't know who you are, but I'm just looking at a camera right now and hoping that the words come out the way I want them to. But you know those people, I'm sure you do, that they have every little moment of their lives planned out, and I'm not a fan of that. I like just doing what feels right. That's how you should live your life. And try and do it without fear. And just go in, think what's the worst that could happen, and then find out. Yeah. Anyways, goodbye. Sorry this video was a bit different. But goodbye, and I'll probably do a music review or something next week. I don't know, or tell me what to do in the comments below, and I might do it. Who knows? But yeah, sorry. Bye, I'll talk to you later.